Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from SciTech Process Solutions. Today is Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. For the safety of our customers, we do not give their name out on our videos, and I should say the privacy of our customers. These videos are uploaded to our YouTube channel, and then we're sent links to the customers to accept. For reference, this customer's purchase order is 4520182-757. It's for a fully remanufactured 4300S spin wrench dryer. This one has some custom substrates and inserts and so forth, but I'll talk about that on the next video. What I just wanted to do first of all was show you the quality of the rebuild manufacturing process we have. We offer fully remanufactured tools. After this, we'll stop the video, we'll put the skins back on it, and then we'll do our long video of our whole remanufacturing process. But as you can see over here on our tool, we have our SciTech heater blankets. They're all for easy replacement and part numbers. We have our ACR valves. We have our 20 PSI sensors. We have the rotor stop positioner. It has the SciTech part number on it. If you could also get inside there, we won't do it. You also have the part number on the brushless motor. Up here, you've got the part number on the 8 PSI sensor, also on the filter housing. Also, the full SMC upgraded Humphrey bank with all the part numbers. Again, on this side, we don't need to see it, but all of the ACR valves, the heater elements, and the 8 PSI sensor are all labeled. So I just wanted the customer to get a good view of the quality of our remanufacturing process. This tool basically looks brand new. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put the skins on the tool, which is the cover. We'll go to get it tightened up, and then I'll come back and do a second video of the tool processing. I'll go into detail of our remanufacturing process and our state-of-the-art SlickDevice Controller. Okay, so we've got the poly skins back on the tool now, and now I'll do a review of the configuration, and we'll do the video of the tool running for final acceptance for the customer. So to go over the configuration of this tool, it is a 4300S fully remanufactured system out of our stock. It's upgraded with state-of-the-art SlickDevice S1 controller. We'll talk about that later. It also has, this is a different configuration. I'll just let you see here. We have it set up for a 6-inch cassette, an A1A2 60MU, but also has an insert that allows the customer to quickly slide this in. So right now you can put a 6-inch cassette in now. Now you can slide the insert in, and you immediately, in 10 seconds, have a wafer size change. This customer does some different substrates. They have 3 stacked smaller cassettes that we designed with them that we have in the system. The options is the anti-static module. I see that. And then we have DI water recirculation. I see that. So those are the options. We also have the auto door lock I see on this system. So what I'll do is I have a typical process in here. 60 seconds at 600 RPM. Purge and I'll discuss the process as we're running. Excuse me, my throat's a little sore today. Purge for 10 seconds for 1800. Dry 1 for 60 seconds at 1800. And then dry 2, which is the elongated dry, for 210 seconds at 600 RPM. So we'll go ahead and start the process. You simply close the door and start. Okay. We're running around. Let's make sure everything's good. The drain's good. Yep, everything's good. Okay. So the SlickDevice Controller, state-of-the-art. The talk shows you what's going on. Right now we're in the rinse cycle. We have 48 seconds left. Green means things are on. Right now we have the rinse valve on and the LPP valve on. As you'll see as we step through the 4-step process, you'll see different things happening with the SlickDevice, and I'll explain that as we move on. So we have 30 seconds left. What I'll do is when we get into the 210 second, when I get into the dry 1 and dry 2, I'll talk more about our remanufacturing process and the final testing we do and how we do it. System's very smooth, runs great. It's beautiful, actually. Okay, now we're going into a 10-second purge. What the purge does is it blows the water out of the DI line so it doesn't drip back during the dry cycle. So how fast we ramp up to watch, you'll see 1800 RPM, like that. Way faster than any controller we know about in the world, basically. So look how smooth that is. If I had my back to it, you wouldn't even know it's spinning. It's so quiet. It's beautiful. What you hear is the N2 blowing. So let's talk about our remanufacturing process, why we go through the dry cycles. At SciTech, we remanufacture all sizes and versions of rinser dryers. We also purchased last year Vertec, the Vertec product line. So now we're the OEM for the Vertec/Martec spare parts and rebuilds worldwide now, which has been a very nice addition to our company portfolio. So when this customer bought a 4300 system to match an existing tool that we sold to another customer. When we start our build, we start the dry build. We break the systems down to the base flat metal plate. We then reprocess the bowl. We send out certain parts, and I don't want to go in detail on this because our competitors see some of these videos on some of our proprietary electropolishing we do. Okay, now we're into dry 2. Dry 2 is an elongated dry. What happens is you drop the RPMs down, and you use the centrifugal force, hot into heater blankets to dry. So in our dry build area, we start building the head up by itself. There's no poly, there's no nothing, it's just on a stainless steel table. Once it's built up and the technician feels that it's ready, we have a quality control review of a checkoff list that is giving to the customer, to our internal technicians. Once it passes that, the system comes into final test without any poly on, just the head assembly. And it's on a stainless steel table. DI is put to it. It goes through all the DI testing, make sure there's no leaks, valves being tightened up, fittings being tightened up. Once it passes the QC in here, we have a second QC process. Then it's ran for 50 times. Once it passes the process, it's then given to sales, which you saw earlier, with no poly on. We can do our video source inspection of the quality. Then we put the poly on for the final, we do another 10 runs, and then we go ahead and do the final video acceptance here. While we have about 2 minutes to go, I'll talk about what we offer on our company's website. So we are the #1 remanufacturer worldwide of semi-tool spinner and dryers, especially with our upgrade controller. If you go to our website at scitechprocess.com, the first 7 buttons you see on the left-hand side are all semi-tool related. The first 3 are the tools, S model, F as in Frank, and ST. The next 3 buttons are all the spare parts. For example, this tool, we have everything brand new. Motors, amps, valves, heater blankets, heater elements, valving, everything. So we can basically build a brand new tool if we wanted to. So you can buy every part on this tool from us. The next button, the last one, number 7, is for our semi-tool SST and SAT spare parts. Then the rest of the buttons are, we are the #1 remanufacturer of the Integris box washers. That's the HTC 8000 family, all the way up to 8030. We do quite a lot of mass cleaners, the high pressure cleaners, K&S, Ultratech, Ultra T. We do high and low power microscopes, your traditional Nikon, Zeiss, and so forth. We do particle counters, KLA 6000 or 6200 and 6400 class. We also have metrology tools. We do the M gauges, Prometrics tools. We do quite a lot. So if you go to our website, you'll see we supply the front end wafer fab with quite a lot of business. What we do a lot too is we do a lot of photoresist pump repairs. We do the IDI, Cybor, Millipore. We do controllers, everything. We do complete setups for customers, and they send their pumps into us for repair too. So we're a very versatile company. Our core product line is our spin rinse dryer products, obviously. It's what we're known around the world for as the main manufacturer of remanufactured tools. Okay, we have 35 seconds left. For reference, the bowl heater, why you see it amber? Because there's a sensor. When the sensor opens and closes, it cycles throughout the testing. Right now it's cooling down, and green means it would turn back on. So at the end of the process, over here, it's called the RSP, rotor stop positioner. It fires out a piston, it rolls on the cam, it hits the flat, and it uprights, which we call home position 12 o'clock. Once that happens, I'll hear the door release, and I'll be able to take everything out. We have about another 5 seconds to go. This will probably ramp down very quickly because it's a small load. Watch it goes from 3, 2, 20, 180. Here we go. It's another about 5 or 6 seconds probably. Okay, I just heard the rotor stop positioner fire. You notice how it stopped? It's at 12 o'clock. There we go. I just heard the door release. So, process complete, successful. If we had any problems, any alarms, any alerts, it would come up with unsuccessful run, and I'll show you where you would find that. So to acknowledge this, you can either acknowledge, hit stop, or just open the door. The easiest way is for the operator just to open the door. So you open it. I feel nice hot end too. Let's feel this. Everything looks good. Nice and dry, nice and warm. That's excellent. Bowl looks good too. If there was a problem at the end of the process, this would be blinking red. You click on it, and you would see what kind of what has happened, what problems there are. There's no problems at all right now. Okay. One of the things I also want to talk about is our menu, N2 savings. This is where the customer can save N2 by getting the N2 saver on. Then after we remove the product, this is a sliding scale of how long you want the N2 to stay on. After that, the N2 turns off and it turns back on automatically, so you can save thousands of dollars per year. One of the things I didn't do yet is we have a light system, the indicator. These tools are going to be upgraded to that light indicator. They're on order. They'll be here tomorrow. We're going to put them in. So they'll ship with the new light indicators inside of them themselves. So they look, the light indicator looks really nice. It lets you know what's going on with the process, and it looks good. So that will conclude my video demonstration of a fully remanufactured semi-tool 4300S spinner and dryer. If you have any questions, you can feel free to call us at 916-797-9000 and ask for anyone in our sales organization. Thank you.